She's been sitting here for hours in the garage. It's my dysfunctional CIA family, part 53. Okay, Doris. That's another one. That's her name, right? CIA. That will be CIA too. Same grade as me. Annoying as fuck. I was thinking of a Mouseketeer. She'd be a Mouseketeer. And they fucked up too. That's a tell. Okay, so that's the shit that's that'd be like that shit up in that's Carbondale, but that'd be like this shit up in it'd be like with Diane, and it'd be like this shit up in Worcester at the theater. Okay, so 5th grade and Happy Days is gonna come in on TV. And somehow, God, it wrecked the whole, like she wrecked the whole 1980s for me, I think. I think everything is their thing. Reagan, Happy Days, first Happy Days coming in, and it's the fascism. Things is bad, but they're ripping it, man. That's why I call her a Musketeer. She'd orchestrate the abuse, too. For a little while in the 5th grade, or the end of the 5th grade. I'd be on the bus, but that's like gotta be field trip bus or something. God, was I on the bus? Maybe I would be on the bus with him. Yeah. She was supposed to go on out with David Gray. David Gray, that guy. He lived down on Freeman Street, and he's like so plain. Is that right? Like something about it, like, oh my God, talk about a regular library, just, I don't know, plug and play. And they gotta do this fake ass orchestrated little thing. Man, and there was a system, she knew the shit too. What was gonna happen, kind of, or the thing that runs it, like kind of was pushing it. That is the thing to find it too. And just the way that, God, man, it kind of fucked me up, like the Happy Days. It just mixes right in with all this shit. And so when I'm up in up in Worcester, so I'm at the theater, at the Foothills Theater, and that's everyone, all the theater, all the Devil Wears Prada, like all mixed together, and the garbage CIA, that's that one chick, the coyote chick. And then they even have her with a boyfriend. He looks at me, feels sorry for me, also doesn't want it going on. They fucking know. And see, Brad is CIA. Brad's the top. Fucking Devil Wears Prada, that's the thing. That's way on top. I was thinking about that the other day, that's why I did this. That is the Devil Wears Prada. Mr. Betcher had some training from that too. Back in Carbondale. You'd never fucking know unless you know. There's a certain thing. And they use the art. And the artistic, the certain kind of thing. I think. But yeah, his Bradford, he's descended from Governor Bradford. I talked to him. And he said I should go to MIT, the whole fucking thing. Like he knew this stuff. And that's the thing. That's that theater I got to see right in the middle of it. Because she didn't get her fucking way. The CIA chick, the coyote. It's that garbage part of the CIA, like I call it. You know, fucking when we crush me out. And they're already getting their little strings pulled or whatever, tied in a knot. Their little strings tied, I guess they pull it enough, it gets more into a knot. She was like, but it's funny that Doris was from the same shit. They're training her to be that. And they fucked up because they work it too much. Work in front of me if I wouldn't know. See, I wouldn't get the connection if she wasn't doing it in front of me. We're all just kids. What's she doing behind the scenes? God, she might have been the one or someone that'll connect to the Lewis School when I went in there. Because when I'm thinking of this is Lewis School in the 5th grade. So when I went in the 4th grade, they're all harassing me on the playground. So it'll be all the white kids playing Foursquare, the top ones. And they don't have black kids often, but they'll have a certain thing. It was up in there. And she could always make it like I'm in the wrong, like I'm so immoral and depraved. They might have fucking, I don't know, behind the scenes, they might even say that I'm a Nazi or some fucking shit. I don't know what it is. When I first had to go to that school, the 4th grade, I'd be down at the bus stop. God, that is near that kid's house, her boyfriend type thing later. I used to play with him a couple times. Isn't that weird? God, he could run. Like, he had this big old tree branch. I was trying to catch him, and I couldn't catch him. Like in the 4th grade. And certain things, he had his athletic prowess. And he's not mean or anything. He has no malice. But there's a certain kind of thing, like where some Greek tragedy, but he doesn't have malice, he doesn't have any mojo either. Like whatever it is with that would get, because I could be bad, Different word. I'm the victim. That's what I am. Victim. Fuck. Like, but when I first started going on the bus and that, God, was it? The kids were picking on me at the bus stop. They had some kids from fucking hinterlands, whatever, out in those neighborhoods, and they say my mom looks like a witch, complaining how she has black hair. She looks like a witch. Because that's something. Oh, that's the thing to start beating me at school. Because there's supposed to be a thing like my parents went on the radio or something, and they got a picture in the newspaper, and they're supposed to be like, everyone hates them. And so when they come beat me at school, it's supposed to be that's the excuse. That's the thing. And that's when my dad even goes on the fucking radio. If I worked it, my mom, did think they killed me once. And they were going to drown me. That was a fucking weird setup with that the rope swing. Because the kid would drown there. You can't just have that going on and on and on. And when I started drowning, I was like a third way or halfway. Easily, it's 1 out of 5 drowning. I'd be dead. But maybe more like 1 out of 3. Because you just slip once it gets over your mouth, you get a little close. That's it. And the kids just ignored it. And there's no way it goes on. They have a vigorous rope swing, and it's like, that was a death trap right there. So my mom clued in on that, like I told you at that river. God, so maybe even like in a way they'll kill me if she doesn't do stuff. It could be like not like they say directly, but emotionally and through the whole thing. And she's in that life. Like if I used to tell my mom when I was younger than that, like what if the Nazis came? I would ask her, it was horrible. I would say, now I know though, what if they had to choose between me and my brother? One of us was going to get killed, or both of us. And it's like, she said, I can't pick, and then it's both of us. And then I was it's just me. It was horrible. But there's some shit, because I'm picking up on stuff. And like, usually you think, oh, that's appalling. I would go report it. Or I would just stand there and I'd go up in a ball of smoke, and I don't have to do such a choice. Or live that in this country. And really, it's probably different and emotional. Because why wouldn't it be? Why would it be just, oh, she's led bad, she goes down that road, or she has her jealousies and whatever. Jealousies about boys. Or she used to be a rape counselor too. She'd be like, I'm going on a rape call. Like, she didn't go out on dates, she went out on a rape call. So if she's ever dating in there, it'd be like, I'm going out on a rape call. She'd be getting ready all night. Like, I'm going out on a rape call. Like that. That's her dating. That's how it is. It's the fucking shit I had to live. Dysfunctional CIA family. And see, that's the cool part, right? Okay, fuck. But then, so I guess we got all this. I already did those books, didn't I? I got more of these. Or did I? These just, I brought these in the car. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, I looked at, like, one of these articles. See? Journal of Military History. I have pictures like this. See? I don't have the attention span. But I looked at one and it was like, the article wasn't well written. But it's just one out of, I have, like, the style. Probably, maybe it's good. Didn't have computers back then either. To do it, not just to write it. Or maybe, I guess you could just do it. God. But, yeah, so I'm gonna get that, like, yeah, like Doris and Carbondale. Yeah, because I'm thinking, because somehow I just think of it integrating with happy days. It's all into, like, it's got to be conservative now, and there's a certain kind of thing. And I can't remember these girls singing "Going to the Chapel." You're gonna get married. Going to the chapel. We're gonna get married. They might have been in Minneapolis after. Some girls on a bus, white girls, and they're being nice. Or if it's back then. If it's in Minneapolis, so Minneapolis is right after this. So I'm talking about the 5th grade. But if it's Minneapolis, then it's reminds me of that, which probably means it is kind of like that. There's these social things they do and shit. And they work. I think they do. They work the jokes and stuff. Like the kids have a joke. When we have our 12-year-old jokes. And Mad Myrtle stories. Like, yeah, it was right the timing for the Happy Days. First all this shit, and Happy Days was coming out. It's so great. Alright, and whenever it came out, see the 5th grade. So 5th grade, 1975. School year of 75, 76. So see when Happy Days comes out. That'd be a fuck away. It even could be, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, yeah. See, there's a chance, like, we would ride it. Okay, we'd ride the school bus even when I went to Carbondale New School, so 6th and 7th grade. So it could even be having to fucking see him after. Ride the school bus to Lewis School. And in Lewis School, we'd get the, first they had an old station wagon. They had different cars, but the station wagon. Finally, and drive us all up to the school, out to the boondocks from Lewis School. So we could get to Lewis School on the buses from everywhere. The public school. So maybe I haven't run into him around again. Man. Because that'll be the thing. She'd have a thing, she says, little girl, high voice, and is a ballerina. That's what she used to see and try to get all the other kids to do it. I didn't even fucking know her. They'd be like, there's no way that she does that. Like, she has to act like I'm a piece of shit, like I did something. And it started up from, God, not even like I have a class with her, I think. I know her because of this. She is like a Mouseketeer. She doesn't seem like she'd be a bad person either. That's the thing. It's weird. It's like her fucking job. And it reminds me, it is the same shit as Minneapolis. And that coyote one was always dogging me. That same thing. And like there's something I'm morally remiss. So this one was doing that shit. Damn, man. And she was always going with that. And the other kids would be bored of it. Like, gotten a little bored. It's like, gets to be like a fucking job. Like, the kids would get, it's like literally like that. You've probably never seen anything like that before. Like, kids getting teased, like, supposed to be like, this is like a job. I don't want to do it like a fucking, like a job. Fuck, man. And then she's all into what's correct and right and wrong. But that's that same shit. That's that fucking shit Diane shit in the... Because Linda was like mellow and cool, and there's a certain thing, but you didn't push her like that. But that is, I know she's got the same shit. Okay, so when I was up there in Worcester at the theater, so I could see how this stuff gets together, because he had the fucking coyote CIA having to do it, trying to dog me. Others wouldn't go along with it, and she'd be like upset, like you're not doing the fucking, you know, keeping the pressure in the, you know, fire extinguishers, and like say some bad thing. She'd act like that, like when they're not fucking with me. And they had to have her boyfriend thing. He felt sorry for me and didn't really like what they do. He also felt sorry for me in a way that, like, if there's something about me, and like I shouldn't be, you know, don't anger the bear or the machine, or don't have the machine against you. Like, I could be a little bit remiss like that, but mostly not. And she'd get all frustrated. She's the only fucking one. Actually, there's the other to go along with it, but she wouldn't. Like, they wouldn't, like, oh, it wouldn't show, though. They're totally with it. There weren't some running some shit. Oh, yeah, shitloads of them. As I'm thinking, this bid and odds and in. But not like they're supposed to be fucking me up. Then Brad is off to the side, and he's got his guy who's dumb as a dog that never... he's like Penn and Teller, the assistant, right? And then he knows how to keep his mouth shut. You'd actually think he's dumb. He just doesn't know anything. God, he'd keep his mouth shut. But then he'd be doing costume design. You gotta pick this dress, that dress, what is this fashion? And the guy knew all that shit. He sure as fuck knew all that, right? That guy knew some shit, man. That guy. And they lived up on the hill. Up on top of that cool hill. Damn. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, and all the shit comes together like that. Hey, I have to meet someone. Oh, yeah. I don't know, like a lot of strange bedfellows and mismixing. Well, I have a theater, right? You know what's coming. Like, fucking... God, if you need to hang out, you can volunteer there. You can go or do this or that, do this theater thing. Or just go and, you know, watch the theater, all kinds of shit. A lot of moving parts. And they did that. And that stuff, I shouldn't dog them too much. Like, even some of the banana probably comes around. And what the fuck else is it? I saw so much fucking shit on Boston FBI up at Cape Coral. Maybe I should put that one on. Because they've had 3 meetings. 3 in a row Wednesdays. Where they have a meeting in the afternoon. Then they're going to stop again. Maybe skip a week. But they had to take a summer break. And then they have 3 in a row. So I went to all 3. And the first 2, they're dogging me up and down. Saying I have to get in the thing. And I want to. This time they're all quiet. And even they even walk by me showing that they're not going to say anything. It's not. I end up mellowing because I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in. I didn't even go in, look in the room or something with the meeting because I don't want to bust up meetings. I don't fucking trespass on shit, or blaspheme or go out of order. I just don't fucking do it. Like disorderly or something. Like I don't fucking, and it causes a disturbance if I go in there or it's like me. So I don't even want to do that really. Even though maybe they want it and they're missing it, but I'm kind of keeping it good. And they got other shit they gotta do. They got the shit around, and you have Boston FBI there. And I don't maybe they're just kind of faking because they know that they look this way or that way. You're gonna get someone down here and it'd be like that. Yeah, poke around, like move your eyes around like this, that, fucking whatever. Oh man, we drove by up at the thing, up at the Piggly Wiggly, up at the Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, oh god, I'll start calling it that, right? At the Publix, the cool one that's like fucking a little bit north of our house, the Publix. So we at the Piggly Wiggly. So my wife was going there to get prescription or all old people's medicine or something, or whatever the fuck. She's fucking goes in there, and like there's a flower guy that sells flowers, and he's with this lady. And they're always there selling flowers. I don't think it's just when I go there. And it's weird, and it's like, I wonder if they're Hare Krishnas or anything like, come from that. Because all the government takes over all this shit. We drove by, and when I looked at them, I said, no, it's Moonies. So, see, I know my shit. Right away. Drove right by him. I said, no. If I know it. Like, you'll see the antecedents. Go pick through the antecedents. And you're like, oh, no. Unless you didn't bother. But they probably did. Probably authentic antecedents, right? Man. They're always telling me, like, that's funny, isn't it? And okay, this motherfucker just turned itself off. It's probably gonna be like it's like too fucking hot. What a piece of shit. There's supposed to be an ice cube on it or something. Hold on, I'm gonna get an ice cube. I'll be right back. I think I've got the other refrigerator. Oh, it's Molly. I'll leave you with Molly first. Hold on. Motherfuckers, man. I'm rubbing a fucking ice cube. I don't give a shit. Fucking egg, man. Okay, I'll rub an ice cube on it. On the back of it. It's got the ice cube there, see? Wait, it doesn't work, does it? Can I rub it on there? Oh, good. Oops. It's gonna be fucking up, isn't it? Is that working? Hold on. Shit. I don't know, man. I better just stay cooled off. I'm gonna rub a fucking ice cube on it. Okay, so what was I saying? I was like, okay. Yeah. So you're running me with my brother's friend. And we go fishing. Get up at like 4 in the morning. So one time, his sister was there. We'll go stop at his house, go to Stinkfish Pond. All the boys are waiting for her, hanging around her. He's like waiting for a bus. I mean, they're all there, like 6 of them or 4 of them, 5 of them, a bunch of gay shit, waiting for a bus. That's all they do is run gay shit anyway. But somehow she got the fuck away. She went to Harvard Square, then went to a nunnery, then went to Haiti. The fucking early 80s or something. Yeah, right, or wait, mid 80s. What the hell am I thinking? Man, she's in the thing. And so what I'm thinking, I'm thinking, who, what? Then I think, oh shit. This other one, and I go, oh shit. And this other one, okay? I'm not saying. And then with my wife, and I was in the car, I said, that's the Hell's Angels. I'm gonna show you something. It literally is that antecedent that, like, you could trace. No. If you go to stores, she has to chew those to get those. She looks like chicken and cow. Poor kitty. Mo, you look like chicken and cow. It had the prickers, the grass spurs. Yeah, see, I'm not even saying. They don't know what they fucked up. And they're not even running. They're so racist. It tells angels. Riding down the freeway, midnight alley Rome. Never saw a woman so long. So long. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything either. They're like stupid motherfuckers. So then I know some other shit's good and different shit. And now stuff goes back around. Damn. Because they didn't fucking know. And they fucked up too. Because that's the fucking judge and shit fucking up. Like, or saying it like it is with that. And they got everyone who stacks all the jails, who goes where and what. You know, except then they can rent you out to another one, but who goes to fucking what? Say what? To see if anything gets said. So, fuck. Midnight. Yeah. Now you know you're gonna try to get me. Try to fuck with me. I'm trying to think, like, if there's not someone making their escape hatch. Oh, Cambodia. See, I hated the 80s. You got they lie, man. They ripped it, so I think Reagan, all that shit belongs to them, or Happy Days, or. But then that's what I'm thinking, because, like, it was too slick, and at least my impression, but say, like, they want my impression that way. Then that would be slick. Right? Because totally that's. I fucking got wrecked for the whole 80s. All of Happy Days, all of the things, and they're all out to get me. All their thing is part of the thing that gets me, right? And I don't think it's just because they got so much overwhelming abuse. They take the culture. I think they fucking have a scheme, man. It kind of goes with the flow of it, and that's what I'm saying about the theater. When they're up there, they'll be on page with what's going on TV and on the movies, and work it, even though they're not the ultimate thing. So I'm telling you, Brad wasn't take no shit. Like, he'd be off the side, independent contractor. And you can see the frustration. I see so fucking entitled. The coyote, she's so entitled. You know, respect is 1950s or whatever. Oh shit, watch it be Yale, the universities. Like, they do this shit, but it's also, they get rid of that, right? Yeah. It's like a stupid. damn. What was I gonna say? They're actually watching now, right? Right with it. So it'd be like, what would it be? My grandmother and my grandfather, naturally. God, 1933. That's didn't you born in November or something? So it'd be like 1933 at the beginning. So you have the take over, right? All the communists, they'd be like, so there'd be the communist Jewish, beautiful communist Jewish girl, right? Woman, like I said, right? Then it'd be like 1933 crackdown, right? And it's like he falls in love with her, the Nazi guy, right? The blonde hair, blue eye. And it's not like you get some special. It's got to be some scientist guy and something. Blonde hair, blue eye, right? Do that. Be like, what the fuck? Fuck it. Let her falls like love with her. And he cried. He sent her to the gas chamber. He probably did. He probably had her shot, though. Probably after that. Then he cried and cried. When Elvis died. Like Elvis died, right? That's what it was. And the Air Force, United States Air Force, however the fuck it is with the British, sent my mom, baby, over to be adopted. And her mom had been patting her belly. And so it probably is a scientist. It's probably that shit. CIA sperm farm. They're like, fuck it. And they're doing chews anyway and be like, hey, fucking dude, mix this up. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. For whatever the fuck we're gonna do, right? That's what it was, man. Because my mom's all the fucking way. But then I come out blonde hair, blue eyes, so it's half and half. It's gotta be. They did that shit on purpose. You could fuck around. Get her with the right ones. Like if my dad's got like half the gene even. It's like 1 out of 4. You're gonna get a blonde hair, blue eye. Because you need both sets of genes for that. So my mom would be like 50-50. And my dad could just well be 50-50. Even though my mom's got like black hair, blue eye, black eyes. You would never think, but it's half and half. And that's what it is. Some specimen. Some like out of a CIA sperm farm, like I said, the Nazis. That's what it is. You know, with all their weird connections, we did this and we did that. And it's like not just to be fucking, oh, I don't know, take care of this person. But it's also, God, the other, like, other race shit. Or even just like some guy, you know, donate to the sperm farm and you could throw that around. So it goes to the poor, I don't know, because that's like stuff. That'll be Air Force too, because my mom's last name is Wright, W-R, and it's that family, the Wrights, Wright brothers. They're related to that, so that's kind of, maybe that's Air Force, right? Seems like it, right? Doesn't it? And the parachute school, like where they end up when they're older in Orange, Massachusetts, at the parachute school in the trailer. We'd look up and see the parachutes. Guys doing parachutes. So that's what that is. And that's what it is. That's why it's like that. That's like in all over Carbondale. They had all the Germans, probably all kinds of people with fake names and shit. Name changes. Yeah, the guy across the street had to yell about his fake name and how my mom, remember I told you, but then they'll listen in and see if my mom says stuff. Does she know everyone's got a fake name or something? They're fucking with a guy who ends up killing himself, the old like German guy. What would he have been? years old, or 35 at the end of the war. And then he's, was he a history teacher, professor, or English professor, something like that. Something like that. Damn, man. My dad said it's good he did that. They got their whole talking point. And shit he won't say. It's like, what did he do in the war? Because I know my dad would be like that. What did he do in the war? Because there's no fucking way, you know, like... Yeah, so all of that shit. God, man. So... yeah. Sure is nice in here, ain't it? That's a mattress cover. That's why that big mattress that we had up against the wall, they could see when the police come in. You actually get some body cam. I don't know if let's get it, but it'd be like a big mattress up against the wall next to the front door, and she would climb that. We had to take that because my daughter said that her cat, this cat's mom, peed on it, so it's kind of, she won't use it. So I left it there for a while. Don't want to waste anything, but then took it apart. I got one piece cut out of it because I'm gonna make it so I could lay in the car with the bumps. And that's the cover. I guess you're supposed to put a good cover on it though, because of fire hazard. I know that, so I won't just go around like that. I might even save this thing. Gotta redo it. Like make it smaller, narrower. So what do we got? Like, yeah, so I'm up there. I'm up in fucking Worcester, and that's a fucking thing. That's a fucking major thing, isn't it? They're just around the office, and what do you do, and whatever. And at the theater. And the theater's a good break from, it's not Hollywood or something. It's something, but it's still got the things, and people can come and go. You come out of one college or another, and why are you there? Oh, it's because you have to go to that thing. They had the Belushi guy. The guy who played John Belushi in the movie. He was back on Broadway, or back on he's back on he's back on he's back in what? Oh yeah, there's water and cat food. Okay, I guess water and cat food. Okay. Water and cat food. Ooh, rock water and cat food. It's not hot right now. It's not hot down here. Yeah, the guy that played him in the movie. The actor guy. And they had him. Now, if he would even be, they'd be having levels. He wouldn't be like, man, I'm so depressive. He's like looking depressive. Man, I'm all on a trap. I'm all on in hawk to the feds or something. That's even like, or they'll just let it be just as it's supposed to be. Maybe it's not an act or whatever. I guess, right? You know. Like, yeah, he was in Lowell, wasn't he? At that theater, and he was doing, what do you call it, like Shakespeare. So you can have that, and they can come around, and we all went there. Make a big deal. The whole thing, right? And I'd be like that. Man, I got all the OJ shit. All the fucking court TV, all the fake out, all their fucking shit. I'm telling you, and they fucked up because they fucked up with Louise Woodward. They fucked up using a theater person, or unless they're not trying to hide it. But that'll like even get me to think, and it goes, she'd hang around the theater. And it reminds me of some of their bullshit. Wait, am I saying OJ? Yeah, I'm talking about the Matthew Eapen, yeah, so Louise Woodward. Then all the OJ stuff. Even had the Armenian guy. We had Bob Kardashian before there was Bob Kardashian, before anyone heard about him. I stand there and I'm a depressed motherfucker next to my client. And when he gets, found out guilty, I have to look like my dog got run over. That's my whole job. So we already had that. We had that guy. They're already doing it. They're running that. They run that. They run it like, oh man, there's a meeting guy. He's got the probably concealed carry. Again, it's big bags of money. You got that. You got to all know that. And then like a fucking bunch of like that, like running that shit, all that OJ stuff. And I thought of another case too. Yeah, this the lady that drowned her 2 kids. Because that goes on court TV. Susan Smith. And that's like, wait, what the hell? You got that boyfriend, her husband guy. And she's got some boyfriend, and where he's not really in the trial. He's off the side. Oh, he doesn't know anything about it, right? He's off to the fucking whatever. And then you have her dad, her stepdad volunteering. They had all kinds of intercourse, so don't give her death penalty because I had intercourse. They fucking worked her, man. They made her do it. I bet you anything. They programmed her. I was just thinking of that when I was in bed, because that's what these motherfuckers do. They're all the way like that. And just a few of the things I say, there is such a thing. I think they did, man. And that would be like court TV itself. Because it's not just they get their product. They get their product, their court TV. And it's like, God knows, whatever else, everything else up and around. But it's also before the fact, after the fact, whatever. Like, why are you studying this? What are you doing? You can be news, or you can be court TV, or defense lawyers. You're not a gangster, criminal conspirator. You got a business you're running with it, right? They'll act like that, and really they fucking orchestrate this shit. They probably programmed her, and it was weird. And it's weird all the way she did everything, and they did. They did, man. So they did OJ. And so when they show me the Fred Goldman lookalike guy, because it's on purpose for that mustache. And that's even Fred Goldman going around with that mustache. So years later, think of Fred Goldman. So they do a Fred Goldman looking guy to make me think. When they're doing all this fake shit, that's like at the court stuff where they tell me I should sue them and make money. But they ran that guy by me. All the court guys go over there, and then they threaten me. And it goes with it. Like when they're running shit from the court, like the same court guys they were before. Over at the pony up, cowboy up, pony up. And then they ran that guy that got his 100,000, 150,000 for turning his back on the mayor, like Queen Elizabeth. That used to fuck me up. That guy, he turned his back on her, and she wanted him, please don't, and then she had to chop his head off. Sorry, my dear. I have my one thing. I can turn my back on you, have to chop my head off. You're gonna cry. I can make you cry at least. Do that much, right? That was cool as shit. Masterpiece theater. But he turned his back on the mayor. Then got arrested and came back in there. And then he's like, gotta get money, just like they're trying to do me money or do something or something. And it's like, but they had to drive him by there. It doesn't show on the video because I had polarized glasses, so I think it doesn't show. But I can see him, and I talk about when I see it. They got him in the car. Oh, that same guy. Look up, did I say this? That same guy that turns back on the mirror got arrested. Look up, Bernie Madoff. Okay, there's some weird video they made, and there's like he's the actor or the guy. I think it's him, or they make it look probably on purpose. Like he's one of the guys, the victims of Bernie Madoff in some weird documentary, like true or fake or something, or maybe he is, because Bernie Madoff, that's not victims, that's payoff and different shit. Maybe some victims, but this way they get to, put money around. Because you're supposed to be like, you can't just pay them. Well, you could pay into something, be a Ponzi scheme, and get to take out, and there's certain rules. And it'd be like that. They've been paying in. Because they pay each other, and they work shit off the scenes, and it's all mixed in with the art scene and all the philanthropy. Because they get all kinds of fake stuff. Or just someone could start a charity and you pay them. Oh, poor Molly, she's got those sores, like she licks them. She's got prickers in them still. Those things are horrible. She went into the car now. But, yeah, so Fred Goldman, they're making me think, I'm thinking, oh God, it's a terrible thing to say, but it's always got to be considered. You got to do with it. And you think about the Ramseys, like, oh boy, John Benet Ramsey. Yeah, it could be. They already said, oh, maybe they did it, right? So then it's not even bad to say maybe. Like it's already maybe they did it, and then it's like, okay, maybe they didn't do it. But if you say maybe they did it, you could postulate, because it's supposed to be like, that's not some horrible, outlandish thing to think. You could be like, okay, maybe there's something, they're in on it, but didn't do it, or something. It's the guy in some undercover shit, and they know how to work it around. It's not going to, because then it makes fucking sense. Even though I don't mean that, like thinking something bad about someone. I'm just trying to figure out stuff. Hypotheticals. Because they did that. They did OJ. They got OJ to go out there. Either he's with Cato or not Cato, or they're working there. He's got his friend. Maybe the same guy as the, slow speed Bronco chase, whatever guy, or whoever, like you say. Yeah, it is too fucking weird. And he can't say, he even knows it's good. You're going to get it. So he's, not guilty and gets out and whatever the fucking, fuck. And what else? Oh God, even the other side, like what I said, where people don't really die too. Or even just Ron Goldman dies, and that's the only. Because that goes to this Massachusetts stuff, because, it's Furman. Furman does the gloves and everything. Furman had just written a book about the Skakel case, Kennedy Skakel cousin, and then that kid has to get arrested and convicted, even though it's like fucking not correct. So they're all fucking running their shit. All their shit. All their core TV stuff. And I caught him with some of the Louise Woodward stuff. Fuck. My mom's apartment had a fire, but she smokes. I could see how she could light someone on fire, but... And then they had to drag her out. Couldn't make her do shit at the end. She wouldn't listen to shit, won't do shit. She wouldn't listen to me anyway. I go up there and clean it. I go scrub that thing. I go clean it, man. Be cleaning it. And, look at that plant, looking for stuff. It's looking for light and stuff. Isn't that cool? It's looking for a place. Have a day in the sun.